about to die, Inspired, throwing the Glacial Prison backwards. Beishuan's about to drop, and he falls inside of his own ultimate. Now On, still able to get himself away, as Ben and Bwipo join the fight. To Ben, but remember, he is very tanky against that magic damage, but not the physical follow-up. Matsu putting a ton of damage into him, but all goes in! Bullet time over the top, and Flyquest evaporates.
Yeah, they're teleporting Quad in right now, so Taliyah coming with the wall.
Beautiful engage coming out there from Inspired, though. Beishuan almost dead here at the very start of the fight, but he does manage to get enough distance until Matsu shifts over the wall to take him down. Putting the bullets into Ben's back, and Quad gets another kill. So if the only damage is the support, the jungler, and Quad's Taliyah, but he's not tanky enough. Quad goes on a killing spree, and Elk's the next target. He uses the cleanse to try to use the blast cone to get away, but Quad jumps in right on top of him. Knight wants to fire back, and it makes it a one. Busio's low, but Beishuan can't finish the job. Bwipo's ready to spread his wings and run forward, and Matsu has rejoined the battle. Beishuan's locked up, and Flyquest wants more blood. On's about to drop right next to his jungler. Here, but Knight definitely getting the better of the mid lane matchup in this second game. Beishuan versus Inspired 1v1. Inspired's ready to commit the Cyclone. Meanwhile, over in mid lane, Matsu's going to be under pressure. Inspired putting the damage into Beishuan. He's already found the kill there. Now Busio and Matsu going in after Elk. Plenty of damage here into the Corki. The bailout for Kalista saves her life, but Ben's made his way into the fight. BLG turn it around, and Inspired's got to try to run. Busio fires off a hostile takeover, and Inspired's running for the hills. Busio's going to try to flash to escape. Fire jumps in. The Herald still the focus for BLG. TP coming in to try to bring everybody here for the fight as Bwipo's already popped the dominance. Massive damage back in the quad, and he's already down, but Knight's about to be the same. Mid laners into the picture. Inspired still spinning here with the Cyclone as he tries to get away from Elk. He'll survive for the moment and still stay alive. Busio hit by the call of the Forge God, and now the Renata is down. Bwipo's already lost his ultimate, and BLG bury Flyquest into that big team fight mechanism, trying to step up and see what he can do. Busio's thrown in the middle of everybody. The hostile takeover fires out, but On's got a massive counter engage coming out with a Magnet Storm. Inspired, double knock off here with a Cyclone as On's taking a ton of damage, and Matsu's already got the first kill. The bailout's not going to be enough, and Beishuan might just be croc food. Nice kill for Bwipo, but Ben's in the middle of everybody. Inspired flashes to try to stay alive, but Elk guns him down. Double kill to the Corki. We're already back into the fight as Inspired's exhausted here with the front line. Ben's just juggling him around, and Flyquest have already lost their jungler. On is low, and Bwipo's in the middle of everybody as Beishuan has to try to retreat, but Quad dies to the laser with a Chaos Storm. Busio's the next to fall. And now they're going in after Bwipo. Inspired's already here as well, and Beishuan has jumped in. He's already lost his shield. Inspired is low from Knight's damage, but Matsu's about to die instantly. Knight's already gone like Inspired and Matsu are both down. Bwipo's got Asterix, but it won't keep him alive much longer. BLG are so far ahead. Bwipo gonna tank some damage here at the start, down to about half HP. Flashes away from the hook, but Knight's ready to follow. Dawning Shadow for the shield onto Bwipo. The charm hits, but the orange won't save him. Now On stuck, rounded, rooted up, and he'll be burst down next. Inspired grabs the kill as Busio jumps forward.
Play the map well, they're gonna go for that bin.
They've gotta try to get this here as Ben wanted to use the perfect execution on Quad, but a nice sidestep means no way. But that's still a commanding advantage. Busio looking for even more, but a TP from BLG. On! Flash Dredgeline finds Quad. The Rise the immediate target, and BLG has found another kill. Now Flyquest scrambling to keep the fight going as Knight is ejected. Keeper's verdict might try to save him as On's about to drop next. Flyquest are gonna find On. Flyquest are gonna find another on base. All the way down here as Flyquest hanging out in the brush. Busio goes in for the two-man knockup. Ben and Elk though not under a whole ton of pressure. Dawning Shadow. Busio's still alive as Quad has to be careful here in the front line. Beishuan's in the back. Pressure onto Flyquest carries as Matsu stays alive, but Quad is already down. Beishuan dies next. On tanking on the front line as Busio dies to Elk. The killer instinct from BLG is there. Knight tries to escape. Inspired needs more damage, and he finally finds him. Shut down over to Bwipo.
It's a dream, but Flyquest are looking to make the defense a reality.
Yeah, the teleport's coming in from Quad, and immediately it's going to be On in some danger again. Inspired slams him right back into the wall, and Flyquest is moving forward. Baron down to 5,000. Inspired into the pit. Beishuan's ejected. Busio here with the front line. Flyquest take the Baron. Now the follow-up fight slams Ben back into the wall. Beishuan's onto Matsu, but it will not matter. There is no follow-up. Knight is crestfallen. There's nowhere for him to go. Seconds on Elk. Flyquest making their way onto the Nexus turrets. Busio here in the front line as On tries to defend. Beishuan's going to be the next target. Beishuan barely getting away. Busio's still alive. Knight goes on a killing spree. Inspired down to 200 HP. A little bit more damage kills him off. Ben jumps into the fight as Beishuan's about to drop. They do secure the kill as Matsu is still firing. Elk into the back line, and Flyquest secure the win and move to match point. The only one left, and all three secured by BLG. Never mind, Flyquest did give themselves the one. Now Masu under pressure from Knight. Bass and Maokai ulti coming through. Inspired taking a ton of damage here on the front line, but the first kill's already going over to Knight. Beishwan, 200 HP.
His flash cooldown critical as well. Nice.
On. Gonna get chased down now. The magical journey looking after him. Nice tempered fate there on Knight. On's the first to die. Knight's gonna follow. And put this Herald in. They could try to get another slam into the tier 2, but it's gonna get smoked down by Beishwan instead. Whippo flashes in for the face breaker. Double kill for Quad.
The slow, he's hunted Knight down.
You want him back, don't you?
Of
Sorry,
course.
sorry, no deal.
Oh, the interrupt onto Knight.
Knight in danger. Immediately the deadly flourish. Masu's got the
Respawn.
Inspired flashing out of the way of Nature's Grasp, trying to make sure that he doesn't get blown up here at the very start of the fight. Drops the subjugate and turns on. Tempered fate to buy Inspired time. He heals up with the King's Tribute, and BLG have already lost 3 men across the map. Knight flashing away, but the curtain call is open, and the show is over in game 4.
Good trade, and the 1v1 has the level advantage. Doesn't get the level 4. No, he does level up.
Just walks up and taunts him. Full combo.
Oh, like just full combo.
Easy.
Yeah, Flyquest don't feel confident enough to fight. The arrow connects.
Beautiful shot from Elk, and the follow-up is just as good. BLG have found... You already said it. They've been to back-to-back MSI finals in a row, and they don't want to be stopping anytime soon. Inspired, trying to get away from Knight's heroic entrance as Busio throws a defensive solar flare. BLG still going forward. Inspired, trying to get away. Whippo's in the middle of everybody, but BLG's too far ahead.
The objective.
The objective is kill Flyquest, and BLG are happy to oblige. Beishwan unstoppable, Inspired dead. Galio with a grand entrance yet again, a double kill for the BLG jungler. Knight goes over the wall, but the taunt doesn't find a target. BLG's already got the minion wave, and they'll knock down the tier 3 equalizer dropped as the final tier 3 turret will be killed. Been taking a lot of damage, but he still has the stasis ready to defend. Whippo gets the chrono shift, but it won't matter. Quad's gonna die first. Inspired with a Guardian Angel, but he's nowhere near the defense point as Whippo's about to die. Elk flashes in, and BLG scrambles to protect him. Beishwan versus Inspired off to the side, but the rest of BLG is on the march. They were pushed to the edge, but BLG stand tall and eliminate Flyquest from MSI. CK battle in the winners finals between Gen G and T1. A final look at our final game.